Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into the world of the media agency. And if you're picturing slick suits and catchy slogans, well, that's a picture that's about a decade out of date. The modern media agency is being completely rebuilt from the inside out by AI, by data, and by a single-minded obsession with one thing: measurable growth. The old rulebook? It's gone. Let's start exploring the new one.
To really get where we're going, you gotta see where we've been. The whole journey kicked off in that Mad Men era, right? It was all about reach, getting as many eyeballs as possible on your big, flashy ads on TV and billboards. Then, boom, the internet arrived and we entered the digital era. The focus totally shifted to performance, to programmatic advertising, and of course, to the almighty click. But now, we're in a third and maybe the most disruptive era yet. It's not just about brand or performance. It's algorithmic, it's real-time, and it is obsessed with tangible, bottom-line growth. And a shift this big, it completely changes the job title. I mean, in a world of infinite scrolling and fractured attention, just buying ad space, the classic media buyer, that's just not going to cut it anymore. The role now is more like a narrative engineer. And this isn't about crafting a single perfect ad. No. It's about using data to architect a customer's entire journey with a brand, deploying just the right piece of the story on just the right platform at exactly the right moment.
This quote right here, this is the new identity. Just let it soak in for a second. This is not some fluffy slogan, it's a description of a whole new species of company. AI native means AI is the operating system, not some app you open. Data rich, that's its lifeblood. Strategy-led, it's not just taking orders, it's steering the ship. And the real kicker, a revenue-focused growth partner. That means its success is literally tied to the client's bank account.
So what does it actually take to build this new kind of agency? Well, the blueprint really boils down to 7 core traits. You can think of these as the new laws of the land, the things that separate the agencies of the future from the dinosaurs of the past. Let's walk through them.
First, and you could say this is the most important one, you have to be AI first.
And yeah, this quote just nails what AI first really means. See, AI is not the intern you give the boring stuff to. It's the co-strategist sitting right there at the table. It's a real partner that's involved in everything from predicting market shifts to brainstorming creative ideas. The new competitive edge isn't just how smart your people are. It's how well you've trained your own proprietary AI on your own unique data.
Okay, number 2. This trade flips the entire business model on its head. Outcome-based compensation. Exactly. Clients are making it crystal clear. Don't charge me for eyeballs. Don't charge me for clicks. I can't take those to the bank. Prove your worth by delivering actual business results. The future agency gets paid based on things the CEO actually cares about: revenue, customer lifetime value, real qualified leads. You're shifting from selling your time to delivering provable value.
Trait number 3 is the engine that actually powers all this, the unified data layer. You know, in the old days, data was stuck in all these different dashboards that didn't talk to each other. It was a mess. But by pulling all the client's data into one single place, the modern agency creates this incredible growth loop. You start with the data, that gives you an insight, you take an action, you measure the feedback from that action, and you optimize. It's a non-stop cycle of getting better and smarter, and it's only possible when all your data lives together.
Trait 4 is all about speed and agility. It's about swapping out those old, rigid departments for composable teams. The agency of the future is more like a modular platform. It assembles the perfect A team for every single challenge. So you might have your strategist dialing in from Johannesburg, your creative from Lagos, and your data guru from Nairobi, all working together seamlessly. It's about getting the absolute best person for the job, no matter where they are on the map.
All right, this table breaks down the last 3 traits, and each one is a pretty profound shift. So, number 5 is creativity. We're moving away from purely human-led brainstorming to this amazing AI-human co-creation, where the best ideas spark from that collaboration. Number 6 is the role of the agency itself, evolving from just an outside vendor to a truly embedded growth partner, almost like a plug-in for the client's own team. And finally, number 7, the focus. It has to be bigger than just ROI. It's about being ESG ready and ethical from the ground up, because that's what the market now demands.
Okay, so we've seen how the agency itself is changing. But let's flip the coin.
what does all this actually mean for the clients, for the businesses that are hiring them? Well, the impact is absolutely huge.
Here's what you get. The whole pitch process gets way shorter because you're choosing an agency based on its actual tech and intellectual property, not just a slick presentation. That old start-stop campaign model, that gets replaced with always-on experimentation and these constant growth loops. You end up with a real strategic partner who's in the trenches with you, co-writing your growth story. And the bottom line of the bottom line, you get results that are faster, cheaper, and a heck of a lot smarter.
And that brings us to the final critical point. This isn't just a trend we're spotting. It's not a suggestion. It's a mandate for survival. For any agency out there, the message could not be clearer. Adapt your model, or you will be automated right out of business.
And that's really the ultimate truth of this new era. Size and legacy just don't carry the weight they used to. The agencies that are going to win in the future aren't the ones with the biggest skyscrapers or the longest list of past awards. No, they'll be the ones that are the most agile, the most integrated, and the most relentlessly, obsessively focused on delivering real, measurable growth. It's all about being adaptable.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Whether you work at an agency or you're the one doing the hiring, take a really hard look at the structure, the incentives, the core capabilities. Is it a machine that's built for the past, or is it truly engineered for the future? Because the answer to that question is going to determine who thrives and who gets left behind.